Hey everyone, today I'm doing a really easy makeup tutorial that anyone at any skill level can do, no matter if you have a lot of makeup or not, or a lot of brushes or not. So this whole look I used almost no brushes. I used one from e.l.f. that's really cheap, and then all the products are from the drugstore and very easily accessible too. So I wanted to do something that I thought just the average person would be able to do on a daily basis, but also kind of like play it up a little bit with a little bit of shadow and lipstick and stuff, but you could always tone it down and skip those. I'm going to have all these products that I use listed on the blog post that goes with this video, which is the first link in the description box below if you're interested in getting any of these, or if you just want to print out the list, you can take it to the drugstore and pick up some of these for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm first starting out with my e.l.f. BB cream. This is a great BB cream if you have oily skin like me, because it's going to stay in place all day. I'm just using my fingers to apply this, which is a little bit difficult because I was getting some streaks, but it's a great quick way to apply foundation, especially if you don't have a lot of time or if you don't have any brushes. But I really suggest the e.l.f. Selfie Ready foundation brush. It's amazing and it's really cheap. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter. I'm just taking the concealer shade and applying it in a triangle shape underneath my eyes. This is going to help cover those dark circles and also brighten up my face. I'm also applying a little bit of my lid too, just to conceal any of those veins and discoloration that I have. Now I'm just dabbing that on any blemishes that I had on my face. Now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm just going to be taking the sponge applicator to dab this all over my face. I want the most coverage under my eyes and also on my cheekbones and some of my chin, so I'm just going to be patting, and then I'm going to use like blending motions to blend it all throughout my face. You want to make sure you take it down onto your neck too, so everything is nice and blended, but you just want to use the patting motions that's going to give you the fullest coverage. This powder has pretty good coverage. It could pass as a powder foundation, but if you want to look for an actual powder foundation, that would have even more coverage. I'm just dabbing a little bit more of the concealer over top the blemish, that way it covers a little bit more now that it has the powder to stick to. Now I'm taking a Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush, and I'm using a e.l.f. small stipple brush to apply this, but you could totally apply this with your fingers too. I just wanted to show you guys this brush because it's super cheap. I think it's only like $3 and it does a really good job at applying cream blushes. I'm just kind of stippling that on my cheekbones and blending it upwards. Now for my brows, I'm using the Milani Stay Put Brow Tint, and this actually comes with a brush that is amazing. I actually really love this brush. I'm using the spoolie side just to comb out my brows, and then I'm taking the angled side, which is a really nice, dense, short brush, so you can use it to recreate those brow hairs and make it look very natural. This is just the dark brown shade that I'm using here. I like this product because it actually helps to set your brows in place while also filling them in, because it has like a pomade gel texture. So it's going to help set them so they're not moving around, so then you don't need an extra brow gel on top. Now I'm going back to that e.l.f. Under Eye Concealer and Highlighter, and I'm just taking the highlighter shade and applying that to my eyes as a primer. This actually can be used as an eyeshadow primer too, which is great. Now I'm taking my CoverGirl True Naked, this is the Golden's eyeshadow palette, and I'm actually using the sponge tip applicator to first apply that shimmery champagne shade all over my lids. Then I'm taking the matte skin tone shade and I'm applying that all over my brow bone to highlight. Now I'm just taking a matte brown shade, it's pretty light, and I'm just using the other side of the applicator to start applying that to my crease. You just want to follow that natural crease shape and also try to blend it as you go. We're going to do a little bit more blending afterwards, but just try to get that shape in there. Now I'm taking a little bit darker brown from the palette, and I'm just using that same side to drag that to my lower lash line. This is going to help define your eyes and just pull that shape together to where it's not too heavy on the top. Then I'm going in with that same brown shade on the other side, and I'm just going to try to deepen up that crease a little bit just to make it a little bit more dramatic and add some more definition. I'm just going to lightly blend as I go by flipping the brush back and forth between the two colors. Now I'm going back to the shimmery champagne color, and I'm just applying some more directly to my lid with my ring finger. This is just going to help make my eyes pop a little bit more because that shade got taken away as we were blending. Now for eyeliner, I'm taking the CoverGirl Ink It eyeliner pencil. This one is in brown, and I'm just going to lightly line the top of my eye and also pull that onto the lower lash line. I'm going to try to create a little bit of a wing, but nothing too dramatic. Using a pencil literally requires no skill. You just have to be able to work slowly and just in short strokes. Keep it pretty close to your lash line too, and don't go too thick on it. Now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And then for mascara, I'm taking my Maybelline Lash Sensational. I'm just going to apply about 2 coats to the top and bottom of my lashes. For my lips, I'm using the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick. This is in Touch of Berry, and this is just a sheer lipstick that gives great color payoff at the same time, but it also is very comfortable and wearable, and it's very creamy. It also leaves a little bit of a tint to your lips, so it lasts a long time. So this is amazing just for people who just want to throw on a lip color and not to think too much about it. This comes in a lot of different shades too, so I highly recommend them. So that's it for this super easy makeup tutorial that everyone can do no matter what your skill level. I hope this helped you guys out. I tried to add a little bit of pro tips here and there. Hopefully that helped you guys out. Definitely let me know if you enjoyed this in the comments down below. And I will have all of the products that I use listed on the blog post that goes with this video, which is the first link in the description box below the video if you want to check that out. I also have some photos of the look if you want to pin them on Pinterest to save them. I would love for you to share this video with your friends. That way it can help everyone out. If you decide to try this look out for yourself, make sure you tag me on my social media, which is just glam-me-up. I will have the links for those down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye everyone. Hey everyone, today I'm doing a video where I'm reviewing a bunch of different new drugstore makeup. I recently did a huge declutter where I cleaned out all of my drawers and stuff, so it made room